Welcome to reading lesson number 11 on matching information. Before you start this lesson, you will need to have the following to hand: your training booklet, a pen or pencil, a rubber, and a timer set for 5 minutes for practice 1, and you will need to set it again for 9 minutes for practice 2. You can follow the lesson in your training booklet, where you will find all the reading practice exercises, space to enter your answers, which you can find in the back of your booklet. After this lesson, you will have a clear overview of what to expect in the reading question type matching information. You will have learnt tips and strategies on how best to approach the section and have a chance to practice the question type. There are 2 practice tasks in this lesson. The first is guided and the second you do alone. Now we're going to look at the format of this type of question. The task is to match a list of people or places to opinions or ideas which are in the questions. The answers are not in order. You will have to scan for the names or words in the list and then skim for the ideas in the questions. First of all, you scan for the words in the list. You can do them all at once if you like. Then you go back to the first one and underline what is written about the words. Then you match that with one of the opinions or ideas in the questions. You can use the words in the list more than once, but you don't have to use them all. And each question only has one answer, so only one person can have this opinion. And your answers are letters or words from the list. Now we will look at our 7 tips and strategies. First of all, you read your headline. Decide if the questions are in order or not, scan or skim. You then find and underline the answers, write the answers, which are letters, next to the questions. Do the same for all the questions in a set, and then transfer after the section. Now you have time to practice with my help. First of all, let's look at the headline, and you will need to skim the first paragraph here, as the headline is only 2 words. What do you think the article's about? I'll give you a bit of time here to decide. The passage is about pollution found in the air in the whole world and what measures are being taken. The questions in this type are not in order, so you have to start reading from the beginning of the passage. You need to scan for the words in the list first of all, which you should then underline or circle, and then you can skim for the ideas around those words. This is how to find the answers. So you scan one by one for the words in the list. In the first practice, the words in the list are locations and cities. So let's start with that. You can underline the first word from the list in the passage, and then underline what is written about that place. And then, once you've found something, you can match what you underlined with one of the questions 1 to 5. And then you write your answers in your question booklet next to the question number. Your answers will be letters or the names of the places. I'll give you a minute or so to do that. You can now repeat this process for the other questions in the set. You can take 5 minutes to do this, so you can start your timer, which is set for 5 minutes. You can press pause on this video and start again when you've finished. If you finish before the 5 minutes, then just fast forward the lesson and go to the next slide. For this practice, you're going to transfer the answers to the space in your training booklet in pencil. You would normally transfer to an answer sheet. You have to check your spelling, but all you need to do here is to make sure you've copied the names of the cities correctly. And remember that you need to transfer your answers quickly and carefully. Now you can transfer your answers to the space in your training booklet. I'll tell you when the time is up. You can start now. Your time is up now. Now you have time to look at the answers and where they are in the passage, which you can read in the back of your training booklet and on this slide. If you need more time, please just press pause. Now you have a chance to practice alone, and after we'll go through the answers together. Go to Lesson 11, Practice 2 in your training booklet. Don't forget to follow the steps which you can find again in your training booklet. There are 7 questions and you have 9 minutes to answer the questions without transfer. So you can set your timer for 9 minutes and then start it. And when you're ready, you can pause this video and start it when you've finished or when the time is up. Now you have 60 seconds to transfer your answers to the space in your training booklet. I'll tell you when the time is up. You can start now. Okay, your time is up. Now you have time to look at the answers and where they are in the passage, which you can read in the back of your training booklet and on this slide. If you need more time, please just press pause. That is the end of lesson 11. Now you can go on to the next lesson after doing a short quiz.